Thank you for joining us. This is Trinity Squad Gaming. We are your hosts, Jocelyn,
John,
and Dan, and welcome to another week of Fly Loose Monday. This is our special Rogue One-ish Fly Loose Monday. So make sure to leave your comments of your lists for future Fly Loose Mondays in our comment section below. And if you want to get priority selection, check out our Patreon page. It's in the links below, and enjoy. I'm on the left, flying Dan's Danger Zone at 98 points. I've got Duchess at 28 points and the TIE Striker. Pilot skill 8 with Predator, adapted ailerons, and lightweight frame. Followed up by Echo in the TIE Phantom at 39 points, also pilot skill 8, with veteran instincts, fire control systems, Agent Callus, and advanced cloaking device. And to round it all out, I got the Inquisitor and the TIE Advanced Prototype at 31 points, also a pilot skill 8, with push limit, auto thrusters, and the TIE V1 title.
And on the right, we have our intern, DJ, flying As You Wish from a YouTube submitted list from Dan H. A lot of Dans lately. At 100 points, with Nora Wexley at 41 points at PS7 in the ARC 170, with push limit, Kyle Katarn BB-8 Alliance Overhaul Engine Upgrade, with Snap Wexley at 36 points at PS6 in the T-70 X-Wing, with push limit, R2 Astromech, Pattern Analyzer, and Thrusters, and a Blue Squadron Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Yep.
At 23 points at PS2 in the U-Wing, Collision Detector, Chopper, Guidance Ships, and Pivot Wing.
Just so you guys know, the Duchess, the Striker is actually
The Interceptor.
the Interceptor, and the Y-Wing on the big base is the U-Wing.
Yeah. So we recorded this before the ships came out. By the time this is up, you guys should be already playing with it and having fun with all these ships, which is super fun.
Yeah. So, Dan, tell me about your list.
So my list is a bunch of 8s. Echo, who's probably one of my favorite Phantom pilots, if not my favorite. Actually, definitely my favorite Phantom pilot.
There's only like 2 of them, Dan.
No, because Sabine's also a Phantom pilot, technically.
That doesn't count.
It does count.
No.
She's in the Phantom.
No.
She's in the Anyways. Echo, it's basically Whisper and an Echo. Like, Echo with Whisper setup. Inquisitor, just a normal Inquisitor. I decided to try out Duchess, the new, the Ace in the Striker. I wanted to try Predator on it, because I just wanted to see... I figured that it wasn't going to have enough modifications without push to limit, and I didn't like the green maneuvers, so I didn't give it push to limit, I just gave it Predator for mods. And then, yeah, I think in a normal game, Duchess would be better with VI, but Predator is what I felt like in this game. So, just trying out Duchess, and I like Echo and Inquisitor.
That's right. And DJ was just flying because he wanted to fly U-Wing, so...
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, with Dan H., he called it As You Wish. There's a Princess Bride reference there. I don't know what it is, so if you guys know, could guess what it is, leave the comments down below, and maybe that Dan H. would reply back to you guys to see if you guys get it right. I mean, what's your thoughts with this? I mean, I really want to see this U-Wing, which is, by the way, represented with
the Y-Wing.
The Y-Wing,
We went through that.
Yeah.
Also, what I think is kind of cool about that U-Wing is it's got a lot of upgrades on it. And it's still only 23 points.
Yeah!
It's actually every 0 upgrade you can put on that ship. Collision detector for the system, chopper for one of the crew, guidance ships, because why not, and the title.
And the title. I love that title.
So what does the title do? There's 2 versions.
You flip it.
Yep.
So when you're outside on...
The flying
If you're
side.
on the flying side, you increase your agility by 1.
Yep.
And that's it.
And when you're on the landing...
And then when you're on the landing side, if you do a 0 stop, you decrease your agility by 1, you do a 0 stop, and you can flip around at the end.
Well, you don't decrease your agility by 1. You just don't get the plus
correct,
1 agility.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's not 0, it's just
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you stop to do a K-turn.
Right.
Effectively. So it gives us really interesting setup where you have to decide when you're going to K-turn about 2 turns ahead of time. Because the turn you want, like, you say, okay, in 2 turns I want to flip around, so the turn before, you have to switch it into landing, and then then you have to go, it's
really hard, honestly. Like, I've played one game with it, and I was just confused the whole time.
All right, we got Inquisitor taking a range 1 on Nora, because Inquisitor's always at range 1.
Yep.
I'm kind of skirting around the map. I'm trying to... DJ spent, 5 rounds, half an hour, castling in the corner. So I was just trying to spread up my forces and attack him from all angles, and then have him effectively go after one of my ships. So here's just the first round where I can get a shot off, and it was the Inquisitor, and now I have to play defensive.
And then you got one shield, which I like. I like you found that sweet spot right there to hit someone and not get a return shot.
Well, Echo doing the fun stuff. Ah, God, I love Echo.
It's like, let me go so cool behind the sun right quick.
Yep. Ah, God, I love that ship. If I could only make her PS9.
Man,
I don't
is
think
is that the only thing that's stopping Echo from being a
PS8?
Whisper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Echo is arguably, a lot of people think that Echo is the stronger pilot and has the stronger pilot ability, but because of pilot skill 9, Whisper is better.
Yeah.
It's also because of how the Phantom is built. You just need it at the top of the PS board. Because otherwise you just die. Especially with the change to the decloaking roll.
Oh yeah,
a while ago, a very long time ago, before we even started, it was changed. So the higher your pilot skill, you just need it. You just need it at 9. But in this situation where he has nothing above 9, Echo is insane.
He reigns supreme.
Yeah, because I can do whatever I want, and he will have had to guess what I was doing beforehand. And so, the one thing about DJ's list that I really like is that it's got a lot of firepower.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nora
alone is.
Nora does a million damage. The Ewing does 1 million damage. The Snap can get in there really easily and do 1 million damage. So I got to be very careful not to give him any room to get me. Like if he's able to get 2 or 3 shots on one dude, they just can be gone forever.
I mean, it helps your pilot skill 8.
It does, but I have to fly very, very carefully.
It also helps that being Imperial is it's definitely easier to just dodge things.
Yeah. Alright, so he does the 1 slight.
Ooh.
BB-8, push limit boost, 1 slight, 2 slight.
2 slight. Okay. That's close.
Yeah, it's real close.
That's close.
Danger zone.
Wrong list.
If you guys get that reference, let us know in the comment section below. Because, probably my favorite ship from this build, just because of how interesting it is. Except for Echo. So.
No love for Inquisitor?
No. Inquisitor's just a 31-point filler in this list. I didn't want to fly... I wanted a little bit of an initiative bid, so I decided to fly Inquisitor.
At 29.
I mean, there's really nothing else you could fit. Honestly.
Yeah, what's a 33-point...
Well, I would go to VI on Duchess.
Yeah, okay.
And then that's at 26.
Yeah, but you lose your 8s.
Yeah, but then if I'm playing something else, it'd probably be Soontir.
Oh, yeah.
In the Inquisitor spots. Then I'm 10. Then I'm 8, 9, 10. Like that feels good.
Yeah,
feels real good. But anyways, we have Echo coming in from the rear, which is exactly where I want her because I don't want her in the arcs of anybody. Because if any of my ships are going to die, it's going to be her because she doesn't get the defensiveness like Whisper does. So Inquisitor, 1 slight, going to barrel roll out of the U-Wings arc. And it might actually be out of Snap's arc as well, which is beautiful.
Ooh. Really nice. Beautiful move.
Just definitely eyeballing it.
It's close.
So I'm eyeballing the arc on the T-70.
Yeah.
And I figure I could probably slide it all the way forward.
But then there's no reason to with Inquisitor. Just slide all the way back.
Yeah, slide it all the way back because I can always be range 1.
Yeah.
And so here I'm just deciding if I want to boot, which way I want to do the 1 slight maneuver. It's not a boost. It's a 1 slight or 1 straight maneuver, but because it's Duchess, I don't have to use adaptive ailerons if I don't want to. So I was thinking, originally I wanted to basically joust Nora here, but because of how far Nora went, I was unable to joust. Because if I would have done the 1 slight towards the bottom of the map and then a 3 slight, I'd be about at the halfway mark, so I'd be behind Nora, and then just gonna be lit up from her rear arc, and then lit up from the Blue Squadron and Snap. And I just
so you just ran away.
So I just ran away.
Yeah.
Woo! That's
played defensive.
Pretty good.
2 crits, 1 evade.
Yeah.
Get the target lock on Snap, so blink a shield on.
And that's all Echo needs. Just having that 1 damage in Echo's first shot was just really good.
Oh, yeah. Then range 1 on Snap, most likely, because I got 2 shots on it. Yep.
Nice.
Or is that on the... Yep.
No, it should be on Snap.
Yeah, so on Snap. I just want to get Snap out of here because Snap's really good. And then I think I can... I think because of how kind of shuttly the Blue Squadron Pathfinder is, I feel that I can save it for last.
Right.
It doesn't provide the same sort of threat as Palpatine on the Lambda.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel that I can just sort of like, save it for last. That being said, if he uses it to block my ships, I can be in a world of hurt.
Ooh, yeah.
So Echo.
It's hard to pin down Echo though.
Yeah.
It's hard to block that.
That's true. It's very true, but I'm worried about the other ones. The other ones are very little health in comparison to the Rebel ships.
Oh yeah.
Like I have as
you're
much
at 4 health across the board for each of your ships.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I have 12 health. That is, the Blue Squadron Pathfinder is 8 by itself. It has more shields than I have health on, or it has the same amount of shields as I have health on any of my ships.
Man.
Right?
Yeah.
So if he gets a bump off, it's like it could be devastating. But
across the board, it's almost double your health and shields.
Oh yeah.
Is this a K turn?
Snap. So the Ewing stopped. And then Snap is doing a 4K, I believe. Well, it was still in. It was in
flying mode.
It was in flying mode. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it couldn't turn around here.
So when do you flip the card?
After maneuver.
After you execute.
So right now he's 0 stopped. If he wants to, he could flip the card.
Flip the card,
but he can't activate it right then.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
That's why it's 2 turns.
Yep.
It's very.
Yep.
Very.
But
hard.
I guess you would telegraph.
So I think you still stop here, but you don't flip the card yet, because if you stop here, you are just basically sitting in the middle of my ships with 1 agility,
right?
Rather than sitting in the middle of my ships with 2 agility, which I mean, arguably it's not that much more, but it could be in the difference between life and death.
And also he just got a stress right there. So next turn he can't flip around.
No, he's got to do a green maneuver next turn, and then he can go into land mode, and then he could flip around if he wanted to. Nora doing her barrel roll 1 slight. Thinking about who I want to do, I go ahead and do the Inquisitor first. Just a one slight away.
Yeah.
The greens on the Ewing aren't terrible either.
No, it's like a shuttle. It's like a Lambda.
It's slightly better.
Yeah.
Because the 2 slights are green, and I think the 3 straight maybe.
Ooh. I think the 3 straight's white. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it does have a better dial. But it also costs 2 more points.
Right.
But
that striker dial.
But also, I love the striker dial, man. It's a
got 8 2s.
Yeah, it's a B-wing with sloops, dude.
It's a B-wing with sloops.
It's a B-wing with sloops, man. Doesn't have the same amount of health as a B-wing, but it also costs like 1,000,000 points less than the B-wing.
Yeah, it
does.
It's
real cool. So Echo just scooting in real slow, like now I'm gonna decide if I want to do the adaptive ailerons or whatever. I don't even know how it's pronounced, so I go ahead and do the 1 slight maneuver.
Ailerons is correct.
Ailerons. And then I go ahead and do the 2 hard.
Just to get out of
Arc of Nora.
Nice.
And
I think you're shooting Snap.
I can shoot Snap, but I get a take shot from the Blue Squadron, and I think I'm okay at range 3 from the Blue Squadron.
Yeah, seems fine.
So checking Echo. Echo doesn't have a shot of Snap, so I just shoot the shuttle.
Because you have that lightweight frame.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that small ships only?
Yep. Yes, it is.
I think it's TIE only.
Is it TIE only?
It should be TIE only.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
2 hits because I don't have the target lock because I'm shooting the different ship. I'm deciding if I want to move the target lock, and I don't think I do. I just cloak up.
It's fine. You can always kill the...
Because I want to kill Snap next turn, so I'm just going to keep the target lock on it because Duchess doesn't have very good mods. Predator.
Yuck.
Oh, yeah. There you go. All them mods. 3 blanks, 4 blanks. Beautiful. Now I take... So here's an interesting interaction. If this is range 3, because of the range bonus and the way a lightweight frame is worded, no matter what, the striker will only ever have 3 defense dice at most.
So lightweight frame comes in after the range bonus?
After you roll
After
dice.
you roll. So
After you roll your green dice, then you check to see if there's more green dice than red dice. And
Did
if
you
there
roll
is...
more red dice than green dice, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. If there's more red dice than green dice, and if there are more red dice than green dice, you add a green dice.
So, for instance, something like Vader, where they add the dice
it's
after the
effectively
roll.
that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not before rolls.
All right, and then
Okay.
so this is defense from range 3. Just go ahead and spend my token. Nothing, no worries here. Duchess survives unscathed. All right, so Snap's in a decent position. I go ahead and decloak away with
1 heart in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The echo move.
Oh, by the way, who do you have? Agent Callus?
Agent Callus is on
Nora.
Nora.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's probably the ship that's going to be hardest for me to pin down, and the one that's going to be hardest for me to kill. So I want to make sure I have mods on it.
And the one that's...
Can kill me the easiest.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that I have mods against it.
I think
Any
it's
mods
correct.
at all.
I think that's correct here.
Yeah. Because I can just avoid the Pathfinder, and for the most part, avoid Snap. Unless he does something crazy, which DJ likes to do crazy stuff. But yeah, so it's over there on Nora. Goes ahead and does the 2 slight, gets a focus. And then I think he flips his card here. Just so he can flip around next turn.
Yeah.
That would be a really good position to flip around.
Yep.
Yeah,
3 straight with
Because you
Snap.
have your Duchess going the other way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Duchess is going to go around the Pathfinder. Most likely. Or around the rock. Depends on what I think Nora's doing. If I'm playing super defensively, I follow Nora. And by follow Nora, I mean stay on her side. Because Nora can shoot me from the rear. And those crits hurt when you have no shields.
Yeah.
Snap boost, 1 slight.
The snap boost.
Yep. Trying to get in front of Inquisitor to give a bump. Which is good. I like that positioning here. And then just focus.
Unless he turns the other way.
Yeah. One heart
All
down.
depends if I foresaw that.
Right.
I almost flipped the Duchess, but Nora first. BB-8. Oh no, just a 2 hard. Which I don't hate.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
hate that at all.
I like a lot.
That's fine. You just sit there.
Yep.
I mean, you already have your target lock, so all you got to do is focus.
Mhm.
Nothing's going to be attacking you unless, your Echo. He didn't see the Echo decloak. If you 3 slight heading towards Nora, that's...
And 3 slight, and then barrel roll behind the debris if I want to, but I think I just do it 1 hard here.
Yeah.
Nope, 2 hard. Because I didn't know exactly where Snap was going. So
That's
this
fair.
kind of like puts me in a position where if Snap got aggressive like he did, I can just avoid his shots altogether.
I mean, you got art, too.
Yeah. You also could have barrel rolled if you needed to, so it's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
But I think I evade
Evade.
here because Nora is downtown and I don't want to risk it.
Oh!
Like, I'm playing so defensively this
No
game.
risk, no reward,
It's
man.
super defensive.
I'm playing as defensive as I possibly can because I know how fragile the Empire can be, and if you give the rebel scum a room, 1 inch of room, they'll take a foot, and then you just lose one of your ships. So,
I mean, kind of works the other way around as well.
it can. I mean, that's what rebels are sort of known to be more resilient in that situation, right? If you give the Imperials an inch, they can take like 6 inches, but then you still have that 6 inches of tankiness and of just like health and forgiveness, theoretically. So I did foresee the aggressive Snap, and I just go ahead and turn the other way, try to get behind the U-wing, but I don't think I have arc here.
It's close.
Yeah,
We'll
but
see.
it's. And then I'm stressed, and I figure, I'm in range, probably in range of Nora. So now I'm really thinking about. It's hard. Duchess is hard. If you don't know what you want to do.
I mean, if you 1 slight it, you might have ended up on the rock.
So I'm just measuring it out, and it would have gotten me on the rock. So I didn't want to. So it was correct not to. But that being said, because it's an actual maneuver, I just perform the maneuver and I skip my action.
Yeah.
So I just do the one straight because it's the safer move, and because I know I'm going to need actions. 2 hard, get behind the U-wing.
Can you attack the... No, you just go for it.
You just go for snap.
Go for snap. Check in for arc on the Nora. Looks like I'm clear of it, so... And if not, I can just barrel roll away.
This is
Definitely
like
get out.
the second shot for Duchess's game or something, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we're already, almost done with time here because of how defensively I was playing and how much DJ was castling. Like,
yeah.
We are running short on time, and
this could go to final salvo.
It could. It could, and I think I have 1 dice on DJ.
Oh, yeah.
1 dice extra, yeah.
So you got 3,
so Nora's
4,
2, my Inquisitor's 2, Snap is 3, my Duchess is 3, my Echo is 4, Blue Squadron is 3. Yeah. So he has 1 dice on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And currently, as it is, I have no points. I don't even have the Blue Squadron.
Yeah, you don't even have half.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah. And then I did decloak.
You did.
I just forgot to move the token. Echo.
3.
Not bad roll. And then roll the lock.
There
you go.
This could be it.
2 evades.
2 evades.
Okay.
Takes 2.
2, yeah.
Yep, so down to 2 health on Snap.
Did you shoot with...
The Inquisitor?
Or not the Inquisitor. Duchess.
Duchess. I think that was Duchess's shot on... I did shoot Duchess. I shot Snap with Duchess and he rolled through
Oh,
evades.
right, yeah.
And now...
Yeah, downtown.
Nora downtown, and I'm just being super defensive. I have the evade. I have everything I need. So, and roll 2.
Yeah, average.
Yeah.
Callous, spend the evade, whatever.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, playing as defensively as possible.
I mean, all you gotta do is just take 2 more help from Snap.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yep.
3 more from the U-wing, and
and that's it.
And then you basically clinch.
Well, as long as you don't lose any ships in the process,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, super defensive. Just evade every turn.
Exactly.
Just dodge as many arcs as you can. Oh.
Stop. Turn around. Which is pretty much what I expected him to do here.
Yeah, I mean...
Because...
Oh, and with Chopper, he could take a damage and...
He could.
Do
something.
And get me closer to half points on his U-wing!
But what's his you got target lock, you got focus on the U-wing.
So he goes ahead. He does take the chopper to take a focus here.
Yep.
Just because he's figuring that either Inquisitor or Duchess will be in his arc.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh.
But because of Duchess, so this looks like a town hall.
Oh.
And then pattern analyzer.
Ooh. So the only thing you need to do is one hard with Echo. See. Oh.
But he's boosting.
So he gets the snap boost.
Right, that's a snap boost.
Yep, and then he can do his focus.
Yeah. Does he have to do a snap boost?
No, he can choose to, but he wants to. He wants to get.
He wants to get out of range 1, hopefully, of Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but then okay, I guess if he sees the 1 hard, but if he saw the 1 hard, why would he do the talent roll?
To get shots.
He's trying to get shots on somebody else that isn't Echo.
Yeah.
He's trying to get it on likely Duchess, I would say.
He wants to get it on.
That being said, but Duchess, Duchess is the easiest to kill because he's only rolling 1 die or 3 dice and very little mods. He has a focus maybe. So I understand why he's going for him, but then he's also only 28 points.
Yeah.
And if I kill Snap and he kills Duchess, I'm okay with that trade.
Yeah. Yeah. And the you could just PS kill.
Yep. Right. So I do a 3 straight there with Inquisitor, and I realized that I probably should have been a 2 straight because of my positioning. I know I can boost. It's just if I was a 2 straight, I could have possibly got a shot on somebody.
Meh.
Well, you're playing defensive.
Yeah.
You're just out of the arcs.
Yep, but I'm starting to feel the pressure that I'm like, I'm running out of time. This isn't good. Because I need to put some damage down and kill something or else I lose. Yeah. Or else we final salvo and I can lose because I roll bad dice.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Alright, 1 hard.
Still range 1, I think.
I'm not in Nora's range, so I just focus here.
Yeah.
Just to try to put some damage down. And now thinking. Thinking about Duchess. Yep, 1 straight.
Doing the 1 straight. Well, let's see. What do you...
And you have to do this before you reveal.
Reveal, yeah.
Yeah. So what did you...
I think it's too hard.
Too hard, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you did like a 1 slight up the map there and then did the 2 hard...
Yeah. I could get behind the U-Wings arc.
Yeah.
Nice.
But here I just get out of Snap's arc.
And you're in range 1 to Snap.
Yep. And all I have to do is defend against Nora.
Yeah.
At range 3, it looks like.
Yeah, that was the 1 straight was better.
But I actually still might be in Snap. I think I actually am in Snap's arc.
Oh, it's kind of hard with the fisheye.
Yeah.
Well,
if you erase him first,
yeah, I have 2 shots. Like I have a range 1 with Duchess, Predator because Predator, and hit crit.
You gotta focus. Nope,
no focus because I barrel rolled, and 2 focuses, so he has to spend it.
Yep.
Spend it or he dies.
And then
now Echo, range 1.
5 dice.
Rolling it, and I got the target lock, so and the focus.
Yeah.
Yep, just double checking that's range 1.
Oh my god!
Alright, so spend the focus to erase snap.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Even if he had integrated, but he doesn't.
So right now, if he somehow kills off Duchess,
he can kill anybody but Echo, and I'm good.
Yeah.
If he kills Echo, then I'm in a bad
unless
position.
you take 2 more shields off of the Ewing,
Right,
then
right.
you could lose 1 ship.
Yeah, but I need to do that. And he still has a shot here. Yep.
Yeah.
So Nora, range 2 on range 3.
3.
So his 3 dice versus my 3 dice because range 3.
So regardless, it's 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So
regardless, it's 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he does have the target lock, so spend it. Or
would you get your guaranteed focus with the Nora ability?
Oh yeah, that's what we're saying. That's what we're talking about. If he spends it to get the focus, he's only pushing 2 through.
Yeah.
But if he rolls and gets lucky, he can get more.
Yeah.
I rather just have the guaranteed eyeball because rolling 2 average, you're gonna get hit miss.
I disagree.
Well,
I
in this situation,
because,
in this situation, I think John and I are talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
He needs upside. He needs to get lucky at
to
this
win.
point.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing so hyper defensive,
Mm-hmm.
like he needs to just kill me and get lucky for it. Like,
okay, fair enough.
And I agree with that. Like,
plus he's already down snap.
Yeah.
So
that's 3 red dice off the table.
Yeah.
And for how defensive I'm playing, like it's gonna be hard for him to get any damage through. Oh, what's that? White too hard. That's better than on the Lambda.
Yeah.
I mean,
Space Cow.
He keeps the stress.
You can chop her.
He could, but I don't think. Yep, gotta move that Y wing. I mean U wing. Yep, so he keeps the stress. Yeah. I don't know if he wants to chop it here. He does. So now I just need to get 1 shield off of him.
And I mean, it only helps you.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Would you have chopper there?
No.
Well, I guess with DJ is like with the amount of firepower you have, the difference between 1 and 2 hull between half, it doesn't really make a difference.
And he's also in landing mode, so he doesn't get the second evade dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's going crazy here.
He's going crazy.
Barrel rolling in front of the rock, and I'm like, wait, why are you barrel rolling in front of the rock? You're just gonna go through the rock? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Just go through.
Oh God. Uh-oh. Wasn't expecting this.
I mean, look, Nora's only taken 1.
Yep.
And he needs upside.
And then also Nora could do her
push the limit, target lock, great maneuver, power.
She has actions regardless.
So she goes over the rock. She has focused target lock.
She loses 1 action out of 3. 4.
Because barrel roll, push the
4.
limit, Kyle Katarn, action.
Yeah.
4 actions.
So you lose 1.
So you lose 1. I think that's fine.
Yeah. And then go over a rock and lose 1.
Yep. And there it is, time. So this was a lot of thinking, a lot of interesting, because this is the first time DJ was playing this Nora build. And it's the first time I'm playing Duchess.
And it's the first time he's playing Ewing.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm playing Echo, which I love Echo, but man, is she a brain melter. Because for me at least, I see 1 line with her, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is a really good line. And then I think about, like, wait, what else can I do? Oh, man, I could do this? Like, to completely the opposite direction, and it would still work? Oh, my God, it's so cool.
I mean, it's like that with Duchess as well, because it's the same line of thinking with the pre-maneuver.
Right.
And then where you're going to end up after that in relation to where they're going to end up.
That's true. But with Duchess, it's less flexible because of the crazy amount of positions you can end up with Echo.
Right.
Like, with Duchess, it's just straight or slight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, here's what I'm trying to line it up, see where I'm going. Do the 1 straight, because I think I did it too hard. Just to get around Nora, play defensive. Because if I lose points here, then that's more likelihood that I just lose.
It's your game to...
Yep, flip it. Even a 1 slight or a 2 hard is fine here. I think I do the 2 hard.
Yeah.
But then I think I'm in the rear arc.
But barrel, right?
Yeah, the barrel up towards that rock.
I could, yeah.
And then be out of arc.
But I'm thinking my eyeball. Yeah, I think I have to.
I mean, just to play safe, you have to.
I have to, and then hopefully I'm out of out of the Y-wings arc. But I think I am. Yeah.
The YU wing.
There's the U wing.
No, I think you're out of the U
wing. McGregor. The McGregor. Let's just call it the McGregor from now on.
The McGregor.
What you flying today? The McGregor.
The McGregor special. The 00. The Cheerios McGregor. All right, 2 straight with Echo.
Barrel.
Maybe or not. Let's just try to.
Let's just
try to get half. Yeah, evade. That's more defensive than anything. Actually, from this position, I don't think I could barrel roll out of either arc.
Oh.
I think I'm taking 2 shots no matter what.
Okay.
So 1 guaranteed evade I think is better.
Yeah.
And this way I get to shoot at the U-wing, and maybe I can just erase it with Echo and Inquisitor. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
I have 5, 6, and 8 dice on it.
2
5
range ones, yeah.
So I start with Inquisitor. Real good start. Yeah. Focus for 1.
Double blank.
But the blanks.
So he did the 2 hard, and then he flipped the card back over, so he's in flight mode.
So with perfect rolls from you and non-perfect rolls for DJ, you could just erase the U-wing.
Yeah.
Well, I have 5, so I don't need perfect.
Yeah. But he's got half points.
So that wasn't there.
3.
So 3. So impossible.
Yeah.
So it takes 2.
Yep. But that's half.
So,
points anyway.
So if he erases Echo right here, doesn't matter. You win.
Yes, because I have half on blue,
Yeah.
and there's no other way he can shoot at any of my ships, so it's pretty much guaranteed here, but we're just going to see if he can kill it.
Yeah.
He does have 2 range 1s.
I mean, 4 points.
I mean,
spend
it, add a focus,
Yep.
roll it, or spend it for hit,
Spend it.
crit. Yeah.
Yeah. Spend it.
And I get 4 dice with a Callus. Callus, one of them. Spend the evade, because I can't take a crit here. just 2.
Double shield.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I gotta hope. I gotta pray. I gotta pray. My 4 against his 4. He's gotta focus.
Oh.
All right, average into 3. Seems good. Now I have to roll above average, very above average. But don't roll above. I roll Dan. Dan. All right. Echo is off the board, but I was able to take out 48 points compared to his 39, so I got the win.
Nice.
Yeah. There's like. Yeah, that's.
It would have been a modified back when modifieds exist.
Yeah.
But now it's just a win because modifieds were the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
So, Dan, tell me about this Duchess.
This Duchess is dangerous. I like it. It's really cool. It's effectively a B-wing dial, so I think that's probably why I like it so much. Mm-hmm. It's an advanced sensor B-wing that can't barrel roll. Yeah. It can boost instead of barrel rolling, effectively, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's really sweet. It's really cheap.
It's so cheap.
I mean,
28 points.
You get a pilot skill.
For the highest pilot
skill? You can get a pilot skill 10 ace with reactive maneuverability for 26 points.
Yeah. It seems so good.
That's, what's his face?
That's cheaper
Omega
than...
Leader.
That's cheaper than him, isn't it? Oh, no, Omega's 26. Yeah.
It's cheaper than
Jake.
It's
Jake Farrell.
Yep.
It's sweet. It's really fun to fly.
He's the cheapest ace.
He's the cheapest 10. Yes, he's the cheapest 10.
Yeah.
And there is
side, right?
Yeah. Kraken, Urian Kraken, I think. No, he's 7 that goes to 9.
No, he's 8 that goes to 10, but for like 20 points.
Yeah, so he's cheapest, but he's a Z95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever.
So I really like Duchess. Duchess is cool. I think VI is better against the meta, but I kind of tweaked my list against this meta game. So I was kind of scumbaggy. I decided Predator would have been fine. VI was probably the better pick, though.
Right.
Just in general against the unknown meta.
Right.
Echo is still hilariously fun to fly. I love her so much. And the Inquisitor is just good.
Yeah.
And then what do you think about the... Obviously, adaptive aileron on Duchess is just a no-brainer.
It's mandatory.
Yeah.
It's
there's nothing else. There's nothing else better.
Well,
yeah, and then
right?
but lightweight frame though. Yeah. That's the real question.
So in this game, it was good. In most games, it will probably be fine.
I mean, what else would you replace it with?
there's really nothing.
There's a lot.
I mean, I don't
because it's a mod, right?
Yeah, but you can't auto thrusters because you don't have the boost on your action. It's part of the ship thing.
I mean, there's really, maybe targeting computer to get more mods.
It does not have a target lock.
No target lock.
Well, I mean,
it's
if you go
focus barrel roll.
If you go targeting, then maybe push limit wouldn't be terrible either.
It's true, but
it's already pretty high.
The issue with that is the grains are not good. The grains on it are not good, so
What's
you don't
the
want
grains
to.
on the striker?
It's like a B-wing.
Oh,
it's like a one straight, the one
slice,
slice, and the two straight.
Okay.
So against like something like Asajj, how do you think that the striker will?
The adaptive ailerons is a maneuver. It's not an action, so you can always do that, which is sweet.
Oh.
Besides that, I mean, you're pilot skill 10, so hopefully you just arc dodging her.
Hopefully,
It's
that being said, if you don't arc dodge her, she's spending all of that effort to kill a 26-point ship.
Yeah,
right? Like, okay, I still have 62 points to play to kill your Asajj with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the difficulty of locking Duchess down, I mean, you can just do your adaptive ailerons, do it too hard, and bump Asajj and just make her pointless. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's fair.
You get a stress, but you just stick there, and then she has to defend against the rest of your list, which is going to be hard. And there's a sweet 11, 11, 10 list that you can build, just so you guys know.
And it's not Vader that's 11.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
not.
You said
we talked about this.
It was Vader.
No, you said it was Quick Draw.
Vader, Quick Draw, and Duchess.
No.
11, 11, 10.
Oh, the 11, 11, 10.
11, 11, 10.
Not
list.
the 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, that's
a different list.
That's a TSD special. Keep your eye out for that one.
Yeah.
But no, the 11, 11, 10 seems brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Make Vader great again.
The U-Wing, I don't know. It seemed cool. I don't know if it has a place in Rebels yet. Like, the crew in Rebels is really good, but it ain't no Palp.
No.
It ain't no Palp, and that's basically it.
It's basic, yeah.
That U-Wing, it's a glorified support ship that can do damage.
Yeah.
But
which is technically what the Palp shuttle is.
Well, that's exactly what the Palp shuttle is, but this one is more aggressive. Like, it has the ability to turn around. It has a much better dial.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, no argument there. I think...
But the utility of Palp is just so much higher.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
But in a faction that doesn't have the availability of that, I think what you'll definitely see is going to be the blue squadron Pathfinders with FCS.
Yeah.
Because that's 100 points. That seems really hard to kill. It's a lot of damage, and it seems cool. Like, it would be cool to have 4 U-Wings flying around. I just wish X-Wings were better, so you can fly the Rogue One special.
Oh, yeah.
That would be sweet.
But, FFG...
We'll see.
Make the T65 better.
Yep.
Make
the namesake of the game better again, please.
Right.
Although one thing that I kind of wish that DJ would have done is, instead of castling in the corner like what most Imperials do with their shuttle and their aces, is to be a bit more aggressive, because one, he has to lower his pilot skills, so he has to set up the tempo.
Yep.
Yours is a reaction, so if he allows you to react to sticking to a corner, then it's easy for you.
Yeah. Basically, he let you dictate the game, which is not
what Imperial wants to do.
Yeah.
Imperial wants to be in control of everything. Rebels need to throw wrenches in that. That's their game plan.
Yeah.
And I think if he decided to get aggressive with all his ships first, put pressure on one of my ships, so I ran it away, and then switched, like changed to a different ship suddenly. He could have really easily done that and just erased Echo when sure, Echo gets a range 1, but he two-hearted with everyone, and now everyone's shooting Echo. Like, it would have been hard for me to fight that. So I think it actually got to the point where he was castling, where he's like, okay, how many more turns can I do this? Let's figure this out. Because he was doing some weird stuff with his, Nora barrel rolling in front of the shuttle, and then one sliding into it, and then snap 4K'ing, and then does a 1 straight to bump the shuttle, and then does the Talon roll, and then the Bruce, and to just keep castling it. I was like, what are you doing, DJ? My head hurts. Yep.
And as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Dan H, for submitting that list. It was
Whoever
great.
you might be.
As always, the links to all our Patreon, our Facebook, Twitter, lists, all down below. Don't forget, if you want to submit lists, down there. in the comments or in their Patreon. Also, if you haven't seen Rogue One yet, highly recommended. Great movie.
Check it out.
Tell us what you think.
I am blind.
Okay, Jocelyn. And don't forget,
Fly loose.